Lesson 4. Safe Driving. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to list the differences between a forklift and an automobile, recognize conditions that could be hazardous for forklift operation, identify safe practices for working around pedestrians, identify safe practices for working around docks. Forklifts and automobiles. Lift trucks are different from automobiles. They're designed for very different uses than automobiles and have few things in common. As a result, the training needed to operate an automobile is not enough when it comes to using a lift truck. Specific training and instruction is needed for different trucks in different jobs. Some lift trucks may have special attachments for use on certain jobs, such as roll clamps, carton clamps, side shifters, and slip sheets. Besides knowing how to operate a lift, the operator will have to be trained to operate any attachments as well. Hazardous conditions for forklift operation. OSHA and the National Fire Protection Association have created specifications for lift trucks working in hazardous areas. These specifications include special safety features on the truck that reduce the risk of a fire or an explosion. Operating an internal combustion engine lift truck in an enclosed area can be dangerous if that area is not well ventilated. Under certain conditions, you may be required to wear protective equipment that is appropriately rated for the environment you're working in. Here are some potentially hazardous conditions you should consider when operating a forklift. Turning radius. The turning radius on a lift truck is very tight. The operator must be aware of the arcing motion of the rear end swing. In tight turns, the rear end swings out and around the outside of the drive wheel path. If an operator is negligent, rear end swing can result in damage or injury. Varying surfaces. The area you will be operating your truck in as well as the surfaces you operate on vary. Often the surfaces will not be smooth or continuous. Reduce your speed on slick or uneven surfaces and never run over loose objects or through holes. Uphill and downhill navigation. Downhill and uphill grades such as a ramp require extra caution. If traveling empty, regardless of direction, always drive with the truck's forks pointing down the grade. When moving a load, regardless of direction, always move with the forks pointing up the grade. Working around pedestrians. While working around pedestrians, make sure you maintain a clear view of the path of travel, observing other traffic, pedestrians, and obstacles. Yield the right of way to pedestrians. Never give rides to pedestrians. Never assume that pedestrians are aware of you. Sound horn, make eye contact, and only then pass a pedestrian. Never allow pedestrians to move under a raised load. Park the truck away from pedestrian traffic. Working around docks. When working on an elevated surface, such as a dock or pier, maintain a safe distance from the edge during all maneuvers. Before entering any trailer with a lift truck, make sure that the trailer or rail car can handle the additional. The trailer or rail car is secure against movement. The brakes on the rail car are set. The trailer has its wheels chocked. The trailer, if not attached to the tractor, should use jack stands or other reliable means of support.